Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Zach and we're doing another Ecomi Veve video as usual. Currently the price 0.003341 on a low of 297.2 and a high of 3576. Let me make sure that's actually up to date. Okay, no, it's not up to date. 3344 is the current price and 2972 is the low and 3576 is a high over the past 24 hours. Now VeVe have just put out an announcement. We're seeing here Comic-Con at home exclusive. Keep in mind, of course, that we only just saw, of course, VeVe going on to being the NFT partner for Comic-Con at home metaverse. We went through all of this recently today, so make sure to check that out if you haven't already made a video about it. Having said that though, this is of course one of the first announcements that they have put out. I actually believe that they said in this post that they will be showcasing many more brands. Here we go. In true Comic-Con fashion, our con exclusive drops are drawn from the depths of pop culture, including well-known icons, new artists and brands within the pop culture history. Over the 3-day event, we'll be releasing some extra cool exclusive NFT drops and announcing new brands. So it sounds to me like we're really about to start seeing a lot more brands, and today is one of those days where we're going to be seeing Chaosium Inc. is bringing the Call of Cthulhu, is that how I'm saying it? Cthulhu to VeVe. Drops this Friday, 23 July. Details is right here, and of course here we have it right here. Pardon me. So let's have a quick look at what Call of Cthulhu is, right? In fact, before we do that, let's have a look at the blog post. Chaosium Cthulhu Idols. The Chaosium's Cthulhu Idols drops Friday 23rd July, 8 AM PT. So of course that, pardon me, is 3 days away, apologies. This first ever Call of Cthulhu NFT drop features a masterful sculpt of the idol of Cthulhu, used by cultists to venerate the long-forgotten being who may one day return to devour humanity, and an infamous tome of mythos. These photorealistic collectibles come in a range of colorways for those wanting to add some eerie ambience to their showroom, and of course this is what we can see right here. Now, the idol of Cthulhu first appeared in the story of the Call of Cthulhu by H.P. Lovecraft in 1926. The focus of dark powers and of unknown origins, the idol has fed the fearful imaginations of man since the dawn of time. Created by Type 40 artist Simon Leeseman, the idol of Cthulhu is the namesake of Chaosium Inc.'s iconic role-playing game of horror and mystery, Call of Cthulhu. This is the first appearance of these items in premium digital format and is available globally. Apologies for that. I don't know what is going on with my throat right now, but hopefully we got through the past of it. List price is currently $50, right? The editions is $1,975. It is a con exclusive. The first time that we've seen an edition type of this rarity, right? The rarity, right, of course, is rare, license is Chaosium, and etc, etc. Now, let's have a quick look at this. This itself is really interesting. So this, I would imagine, will be stuck on the block, essentially, as far as this block right here. You'll be able to put it on your desk, I'm assuming. It'll be interesting to see how this works in low light, considering it's meant to be a horror thing, but regardless, it is cool and interesting. There's more to this than that though, and I've got some extremely exciting things to talk about here, because what I've seen here is really exciting for reasons that I'm going to go over very soon, right? Then we have the same thing, but it's in gold, right? The same price actually, and the same number of editions, con exclusive, it is rare, and then we have another one. So I think all of these, I'm guessing, is the same price and rarity, which is quite interesting, right? Considering the different colors. Oftentimes with VeVe we see these things varying depending on what it looks like. Now we have something different though. What's this? So now we have the Necronomicon. Is that it? Necronomicon? Book of the Dead. The Necronomicon, first mentioned in the story The Hound by H.P. Lovecraft in 24, also known as the Book of the Dead. The Necronomicon contains deep mythos magic, or mythos magic, I'm not sure how to say it, and knowledge concerning the true nature of reality, a description of the Vorish sign, and it is said a chant to Yog Sothoth that will open the way to worlds of not our own, or not of our own. The original version, known as the Kitab al-Azif, was written around 730 AD in Damascus by Abdul al-Hazred. This is the first appearance in premium digital format and available globally. This is interesting. This, I think, is this the first time that we've seen a book in VeVe? How awesome would it be if you could open this book? Now, to be fair, maybe that will happen eventually. I'm not saying that's how it's going to happen at the start, but imagine if you could open this book and actually read it in VeVe. That would be kind of cool, right? As we've seen them talk about, you know, having cards in there, having comic books in there. exciting stuff, right? This price, 50, sorry, editions 1924. Okay, so I see what they're doing there. And then of course, con exclusive, it's a rarity rare. The Call of Cthulhu digital collectible series will be dropping on VeVe app during Comic-Con at home, set to take place from the 23rd through the 25th of July. Very exciting. Now, this right here is Call of Cthulhu. It's a RP survival horror video game developed by Cyanide and published by Focus Home Interactive for Microsoft. So it's inspired by H.P. Lovecraft's short story Call of Cthulhu, while also being an adaptation of the 1981 role-playing game of the same title. And now this is what we see is the Steam page for this. We're gonna have a quick look at the trailer because it looks kind of interesting, and let's jump straight into it. I'm gonna keep the audio down because I don't want to, have any issues with copyright. Okay, so we have a dude here. They're on a ship, it looks like. It's really eerie. Okay, now they're in some sort of abandoned place, it looks like. Okay, and now he's in a house. So to be very clear, of course, this is a horror game. I'm hoping that I'm not gonna get jump scared. I'm actually gonna turn this down a little bit because I feel like I am. I'm terrible with horror. Oh my gosh, what's behind him? So is this the thing that we're going to see? Is that monster thing that we saw just there? Is that going to be... Okay, and then is that the book maybe? Is this the book? Hold up. This actually looks interesting. So we have a monster behind him here. And then he's holding a book, or there's a book on the floor here. So is that the book that we're looking at? Or is that something completely unrelated? Who knows? Okay. I just don't have enough context to comment. Keep in mind, of course, that the NFTs that we're going to be seeing are based on the book, I believe, rather than this game. I also, if I know how horror game trailers go, there's going to be a jump scare at the end, and I don't want to be jump scared. I'm not doing this video for a jump scare horror reaction. I'm doing this to show you what's going on, but thankfully no jump scares, right? Interesting stuff though, right? And then finally, if we go to Call of Cthulhu, let's just go to the images and see what we see right here, of course. So we have Cthulhu right here. I'm assuming that's Cthulhu as such, the octopus looking thing that I'm assuming is actually related to Pirates of the Caribbean, if I'm not mistaken. But this is, I'm just looking at sort of the thematics of the brand, basically. Looking at the IP, looks really interesting, right? But what are your thoughts on this? I would love to hear your take. I'm honestly excited more than anything because we're looking at gaming. Now, I gotta say, this is the start, I'm hoping, of gaming with VeVe NFTs, because the reality is that, especially knowing where, for example, Jeremy Padua is from, right? Doing Fortnite, Roblox, Halo, etc. He's a very big fan of VeVe. He's constantly tweeting at them, basically, or tweeting, replying to them or doing things with them, etc. It's awesome to see their relationship. And I really think that if VeVe were able to take on Fortnite, not say take on competing necessarily, but actually get a license to do Fortnite NFTs, do Roblox NFTs, that would be a multi-$100 million deal. I'm telling you now, if not billion. That being said, let me know what your thoughts are. I'm excited for when VeVe really hits gaming. That is going to be a huge point, I think. That is going to dramatically, I think, change the price of Omi for one, and change how people use VeVe. That being said, let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below. Hopefully this video was interesting. If it was, a like is always much appreciated. Let me know if you're going to be getting this in the comments as well. But with that being said, have a great day, everyone, and I'll see you in the next video.